go. Everything is like
We're
blah,
on.
blah, blah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Ocean's Pit. Anyway, it is Thursday, June
Oh my
5th,
God.
and it's Toxic Thursday with Carol Brandolino, folks. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the military, and every wonderful people like you who take the time and watch the show. And, of course, our veterans, thank you for making America great again. It's a great show. It's summer. It's here. We're going to have some fun today. Let's go to work. Showtime. Hello. Here it is. Carol, what's going on?
Happy
Can you hear
Thursday.
me?
Whoop, whoop. And now I got all kinds of toxic shit for you, just so you
Happy
know. I'm
lot of shit today. Um, First of all, yeah, it's Thursday. So I'm telling you, I got up at 4:30 this morning. Couldn't sleep. I had to go
Mhm.
fishing anyway. So I got up at 4:30. I did my notes for a couple, maybe about a half hour. Then we went to Bartlett, me and Anthony, and we fished. We caught about a dozen fish, but nothing very big. It was our small stuff. But
Mhm.
it's just one of those days. And now the summer is here, and the weather is great. I just want to say, uh, having that Gianna on was pretty cool on Tuesday. If you guys missed that, she was on it.
It really
20-year-old
was.
kid, very intelligent kid.
Mhm.
And some of these words, man, I'm telling you, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, Riz and buzzing and yacht and chop and bop
Yes.
and glow is happy birthday. And I mean, that was just probably, I mean, wow. Is it crazy?
Well,
It looks like she had a good time.
she had a great time, but I'm going to tell you, we all met for a dinner that night, and she's like, she didn't even come out 40%. I mean, she was very subdued. For the people that know
I
her,
was waiting for some
extremely
more shit.
subdued. She will, I think she was, and her mom kept, she was like texting her like, what the fuck, you need to say, Gina's trying to text her, and she's like, and she's fuck texting me and telling me to do this, and I'm trying to pay attention what the fuck I'm doing. And it was kind of funny, but she did do something that it would have been hilarious, but then her mom told her no because she thought it was going to be insulting to you and I. But I'm like, well, what was it? And she said,
No,
so
what?
you can put, so it's AI, and it's called Chat GPT. Everybody knows what Chat GPT is. It literally, it's like Siri, whoever talks to Siri, and it does everything for you. Now this thing actually is going to take jobs away from people. So she showed it
Okay.
a picture of me and said, okay, this is Carol, she's Greek, and showed a picture. I want you to roast her. Okay, so it comes up with like these three little paragraphs, just talking smack about me from the way I look, and tell them I'm Greek and whatever. So she did one for me, and then she said, okay, now
But all they
do one
got,
for,
all
this
but
is
yeah. Okay, but wait a minute. All they got is your picture, correct?
Mhm. And that I'm
All they
Greek.
have is your picture. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that I'm Greek. So I'll I'll read you what it roasted me, what ChatGPT roasted
Go
me, and
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
think
What
it's
did it say
funny as
about
hell.
yeah. What did it say
Okay,
about
so let
Greek?
me
Go
get,
ahead. You first. What
okay,
now this
all
is
right.
an app you can get called. What is it again? What's the name of the app?
It's Chat GPT. Everybody, most people know it.
Okay. Chat GBT.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to read what it said. Or said for me. It said, Carol looks like she just walked off the set of a Real Housewives episode called "My Big Fat Greek Ego." She's Greek, which explains why she's always late. She thinks time is a suggestion, just like measuring garlic. Her K necklace doesn't stand for Carol, it stands for call me dramatic one more time and I'll flip a table. That's hilarious. I'm
Look
sorry.
at that. God bless.
So funny.
Yeah.
So
It's amazing. And look, and that's how they just got from the computer now. So you're,
yeah,
yeah,
just
I can imagine. I'm gonna have to try that.
yeah.
It's Ocean Spit, folks. Yeah, pardon me. Yeah, we're gonna have to try that. It's Thursday, June 5th. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny out. It's not gonna rain all day. It's supposed to be great. We have a lot going on, and I'm excited to be here. And I hope you guys are too. I'm just everything today. The whole thing is missing. Can't even do the intro. All right, so let's get right to our good friends from Ace Hardware and see if that works today. Ace Hardware, Ace is the place. There it is, folks, with two brand new locations, Fox River Grove and Richmond, Illinois, folks. All flowers and live plants while supply lasts are 75% off. 75% off, folks. And buy a Blackstone Iron Forge 4-burner outdoor grill for $549 and get a stainless steel burger press kit for $699 value, completely free. As always, you purchase any grill at $399. It comes up with a free sauce or rub of your choice, plus free assembly and delivery. Get a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card. Many more offers, both for Father's Day in the month of June. Come on by and grab those savings. And don't forget to tell them to grill your ace off. That's grill your ace off with Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace. All right, Carol, a lot of things to talk about. I want to thank Tina D'Angelo for yesterday was on the show talking about movies and talking about Broadway. George Clooney, the highest paid Broadway star, $300,000 a week.
Holy crap. Well,
Carol, $300,000 a week.
that's a lot of money, but they're doing it all live.
Limited run.
Right.
But,
they're doing it all live. They get paid how many millions of dollars? Millions for movies, and those you get to do take after take after take.
Yeah. I mean, nothing like a live theater. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When it's live, if you fuck up, you fuck up. Yeah, you're absolutely like this show. It's live. And I fuck up all the time. So there you go. I want to thank my good buddy Jimmy from Skyline Investment Corporation. Yesterday, we did a gig at the Westin Hotel for Harry Carey's in Lombard, and it was a great event. I want to thank the band, Daryl Armistad, Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams. They were investors, and they're all Gardy for them and fed and gave them drinks and hired the band. So it was very cool. Tonight we'll be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington with Daryl Armistad. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime with Jerry Jams. And Saturday we'll be at the Geneva National in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It's a 7:30 hit. And Sunday we'll be back by Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. All right. So there's been a couple things. About 4 years ago, I have a producer, movie director friend of mine. His name is Tony DeGuide, out of Florida, out of California, LA. He also lives here in Chicago, back and forth. And they were trying to put up this brand new Chicago gangster TV show. It's been in the works. The pilot's there, been writing, blah, 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 blah. And now we're getting parts. I'm going to be making an announcement that I'll be in this film with a bit of this TV pilot. It's going to be a very interesting series. It's about Chicago gangsters going back to 1938, but it's got a little twist to it. These guys, like the Al Capone in those days, come back to this day and age to fight crime. It's going to be very cool. Richie Greco is going to be in it. It's going to be very, very cool. Chicago Gangster. We're probably going to start shooting mid-July. And we're excited. So it'll be very cool. Make sure you look for that. I'm excited about it. I always wanted to dip my hands in that. I did a couple things, small things that didn't get any credits, but it was on the film, but I didn't get any credits for it. So, but we are going to enjoy this one. So we're excited about that. All right. A couple other things here, folks. More stuff, Carol, being recalled. More stuff being recalled. Again, Breyer's truffle ice cream recalled. E. coli.
Okay.
Cucumbers recalled. Salmonella. I mean, Costco bottled water now they're saying is contaminated. And the Hair Bear gummies, they were kids.
Oh,
They were for
Haribo.
kids gummies.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Now they say they got cannabis inside these. They somehow got mixed in with regular gummies, and these now are being
Holy
banned
shit.
at certain places. But somebody just sprinkles some of that into kids' gummies.
Bring it
Holy
this
shit.
way. Yeah, they'll go to bed.
Yeah,
They'll
bring
go to
it.
bed.
Yeah, we'll try it. Let's try it if it's going to go to bed, if that's going to work. Yeah, just crazy. Isn't that nuts? Also, folks,
That is-
Laura finally got her test back, her test results back. Remember, she said she was having a little problem. She had to wear the heart monitor, but they came
Yeah.
back. Everything is fine. So thank God for that. Great news for that. And she's very happy about that because she was pretty stressed out about it. All right.
Yep.
But thanks, good for that. So that's always great news. From Kool and the Gang, the original Kool and the Gang members, Mike Shermer dies at the age of 71 years old in a car crash. You know what, Carol? If you're ever going to die, God forbid none of us die, but how would you want to go if you had to go? Natural causes?
Quickly and in my sleep. I think I don't want to know it's coming at all. Like I just don't want to know. I don't care how.
If you had a month, let's say say you had 6 months to live, what would you do? First thing you would do after you figure out everything is after you figure out everything is okay with your kids, what do you do with that 6 months? I mean, you go berserk and go crazy and say fuck everything.
Yep. I would take
say
lots of stupid. Yeah, I would take lots of stupid drugs, maybe fun stuff. I would go skydiving. I would probably travel as much as I can and not give a shit if my plane crashed. Like, there's so many things I would do. You have no idea. I would walk maybe
Wait, you would skydive? You would skydive? Okay.
Yeah,
now,
if I thought
you always
if I knew I
wanted
was
to
dying,
skydive, but you're afraid, but you want to do it.
I think there would be
But
no
you got months. You can
cooler
go.
feeling.
You can go away with the.
Well, I mean, that'd do it last. But what I'm saying is the skydiving is something I'd love to see what it's like to free fall. Like, even though my life is a free fall, I would like to see what it's like to free fall.
You want to
through the sky.
skydiving. So you just jump out of a plane. That's what you want to do. You want to?
Yeah, because it's such a fear of mine.
I don't know what I would do. I would definitely. Yeah, heights are afraid of me too. I don't know if I can jump off a plane. You can jump out of a plane with a helicopter.
Attached to somebody. I would do the tandem. The tandem jump.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Attached to somebody. Make sure that he's got a parachute. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
There you go. So now we understand. If that now it makes complete sense. All right, we're trying to see our chat here. Let's see if anybody's coming up. I push every button here, but everything is very screwed up today, folks. I can't get nothing here. I don't see anything.
I think it's
don't
just
see.
a little bit
Here
of
they
a
are.
delay, maybe.
All right, Carol Minotti, how you doing, Vince? Emil, Lilia, Dave, you better keep an eye on that kid. She spells trouble about Gianna. Kathy, Jimmy Parker from Nashville, Amy, Indianapolis, Frankie, how you doing? Gina, hello again. The Nets. All right, so we didn't see all you wonderful people watching. Albert wants to die in his sleep. Organic ground beef. That's right. Organic ground beef from Whole Foods, also contaminated and recalled. More stuff. You believe this shit? This is all like in the last 4 or 5 days this stuff is coming up. It's completely crazy. Yeah. All right, there's a Hollywood couple. I thought John Travolta. Are you a John Travolta fan, Carol?
Huge. Mm-hmm.
I like Travolta too. Mm-hmm. Do you think he's in the closet?
Yeah, I think he's tucked away in there somewhere. Yeah, a little bit.
Somewhere.
A little bit.
Now,
yeah.
He was married to Kelly Preston, correct? For many years or together.
Yep. Right.
And now they're saying that he's with Christian Davis. Now, Christian Davis was part of Sex and the City, if I'm correct.
Okay. Okay.
Right? I think so.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I think she was the one in the normal one in Sex and the
Okay.
City, right?
Okay.
I guess I don't remember it all, but I think so. Now they're supposed to be a big pair. Is Kelly Preston? Did she pass away, or is she still alive?
She did. She breast cancer. Yeah, she passed away from breast cancer. Yeah, sad. Very. She was young too.
Yeah, if I don't know. I always liked Travolta. I didn't care for him in Gotti. I thought that was a bad movie with him in it. But I always liked him. I always liked Travolta. I thought he was good. June is Veterans Month. So all our veterans, thank you for it's a whole month. Thank you to President Trump. June is Veterans Month. And it's also Mental Health Month awareness for men. And look, we all got a little bit up there, of course, but there's some that have more than others. And that's got to be something horrible to be able to go through that. Right. Absolutely. All right. And one last thing, Jim Marshall, former great Pro Bowl Hall of Famer for the Minnesota Vikings football team, dies at the age of 87 years old. The great Jim Marshall, number 70. Oh boy! Now some airlines, Carol. Wait, the plane comes to the plane lands, still moving.
Okay.
Do you get up right away, right when it lands, and take your seatbelt off and get ready to grab your bag to get the hell off that plane, or do you wait till they tell you to take your seatbelt off? Because now they're going to fine you if you stand up and take your belt off until they tell you to your safety belt. I'm always the first one up and take my belt off.
When I fly, and it's not often.
Same way?
When I don't fly a ton, but when I do, here's my thing. Of course, I take off the seatbelt as quickly as possible, but getting up, because everybody's getting up and just they're starting to grab their stuff and all in each other, I just wait. I'm like, you know what? I'll sit there and just chill for a minute because I don't want to fight the crowd standing in this little, because I'm claustrophobic as it is. So I don't want to stand with all these other people digging for their stuff and wanting it out and wanting to, they're just like bumping into each other. So I just wait. I wait if I can.
Okay. See, yeah, there you go. See, I want to get up as quick as I can and stand there and grab something, but you're right. Everybody's jumping all over there. Maybe I need to try to calm down a little bit, but I just want to get, you're that guy, Mo, right? Richard, I'm that guy. I'm the one that stands up. Okay, you're right. A woman attacked a kid on a plane coming back from Disney because the kid called her. She said she looked like Miss Piggy. The kid says this. It says she looks like Miss Piggy. The lady got pissed off and attacked the lady, attacked the girl.
Is it an older girl?
You don't
or
hit somebody because they call you Miss Piggy.
No.
It was a little kid going, you call her Miss Piggy, and obviously she must look like Miss Piggy.
Well, because kids don't lie, right? They just say things because it just that's what they say, what's on their mind. They don't know any better.
Okay, but do you think that the woman shouldn't have attacked the kid, give her a slap?
No, she needs to she needs to spend a couple days in jail, 100%, and get fined, very fined. That's assault on a minor.
I agree with you. It's assault. I agree 100%, 100%. But you know what? Who knows these day and age, the way things goes? I don't know. Wait a minute. Why do you stand up, Mo? You're not going anywhere. Good point. I may want to stretch my legs, Richard. I want to stretch my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the stories I thought was kind of interesting. How about a nurse? A guy was in the hospital, not doing well. They didn't say what's wrong with him. It just came up on social media. I thought it was kind of interesting. The nurse flashes the patient. He got all of a sudden rapid recovery, and he felt much better after the nurse flashed him.
Of course, boobs fix everything.
That's news, folks. That's news. Yes. I mean, I don't know exactly what was wrong with him, but God bless him. He got flashed, and that's it. He got up, and now he goes, that day's over. We got some better stories coming up. I know we're starting a little crazy today. I can't. Nothing's coming up. I can't get nothing. I can't get anything. So I'm just gonna. Oh, here they are. It's just everything's on delay right now. A little crazy. Oh, Mary Grievous Real Estate. Yeah, it's all. I'm sorry, folks. It's a little. Let's see if Mary even comes up. There it is. Don't just call me when you're ready to buy or sell. Contact me when you're considering buying or selling. She's your forever agent, Mary Grievous Stark, RE.com at Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Give her a call at 630-688-1725 and tell them Tony O sent you. And don't forget the Chicago Music Cruise. We're excited about that, folks. The MSC World America, January 17th to January 25th, 2026. 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Ocean Cay Private Island. Seventh Heaven and Tony Ocean in the main event band. ChicagoMusicCruise.com or give Mary a call. Like I said, it's better to call her and get more information. 630-688-1725 for a balcony, all in, about $1,100, all in, tax, everything. Or you want a room without a balcony, $700 to $800. So you can't beat that for 7 days on that cruise. So I'm excited about that. Carol, where are you at today? Looks like you're at a different office today. Something else going on? Where are you at today?
Yeah, this is my actual office now. It's, and I'll be in here most of the time. I don't have blinds on my window. I have a big window, which is what I wanted. But I need blinds because it's just a little bright when I'm doing this. But yeah, it's my little office. I haven't decorated it or anything yet, but I'm comfortable here.
No pictures. No. Okay.
No,
all right. Very good.
Got some stuff up there. Nothing crazy.
Okay. There you go. Show us this. There you go.
Office decorator.
Yeah. What'd you say? I'm not either. I'm horrible at that. Wife did all this stuff. I have no clue. Felicia, what's the name of the hospital? Oh, that's a good one. Good one. Yeah. All right. Listen to this. This is interesting stuff, and it's kind of scary, but I think what you're saying now with the future and all this AI and all this stuff happening, futuristic and former Google engineer Ray Kurzweil believes humans could reach immortality by 2030. Thanks to a rapid advance in technology, he claims 86% of his 147 predictions have already come true, and he's betting on nanobots as the key to eternal life. You're going to see robots hanging with us, Carol. I don't know if we're going to see it. Right?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it unless it's cleaning my house and doing my laundry.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I can see that. But I mean, doing actually regular activities and stuff that gives the humans, they lose their job.
Yeah. No, it's going to happen. It's happening already. It's just machines. They don't look like robots, but they're just machines right now. But they're going to try and make them look human, which is very creepy. Very creepy.
Very creepy.
Yeah.
And what happens? Like, I don't know, but imagine you have a robot friend. Now the robot friends are going to be so intelligent, they're going to know when you're lying, when you're everything, because they can see right. They're going to know everything. So you can't even fucking, they're going to know why you're pissed, why you're sad, why you're mad. I mean, there's no conversation.
No, it's going to be like your frontal lobe is now engaging and you are going to tell a lie, you dumb asshole.
Yes.
Like stuff like that.
They're going to tell you, don't try to fucking pull one on me because I think that's going to happen. Daryl Armstrong, great job last night, Daryl. And I will see you tonight, my brother. How about this guy? A Harvard employee accused of stealing body parts from a morgue at the university, selling them for profit, entered a guilty plea, a federal charge for selling human heads and other body parts stolen from the medical school morgue. And people are buying these parts. So who's more of a wacko, the guy that's selling them or the people that are buying them?
Good question. But who wants a head? What are you going to do with a human head? What is it? I mean, I could see organs that still work. That's a different story. There's a whole underground shit for selling human organs. We know this, but not a head. What can you do with a head? That's
not. Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, the people in this world are all pretty screwed up. So I don't know what it's going to be like. This is interesting. World's largest economics. Wait, the richest nations in 2025.
Hmm.
Top. You know what was funny, Carol? I don't know if you've seen it, but yesterday I read the top 5 best foods in
I
the
did.
world, and number 1 food came up was Greek.
Yes, I did. Yep.
Greek food
That's
came up.
surprising.
And Italian came in at
Okay.
number 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, wow, it's very good. Okay, richest nations in the. Come on, you take a guess.
China.
Top 5 richest nations in the world. Okay, give me number 5. No, wait, let's go just top 5. Japan,
Mhm.
India. India comes in at number 4. Germany comes in at number 3. China comes in $19.23 trillion. Germany is $4.74 trillion. China came in at number 2 at $19.23 trillion. The United States of America, $30.51 trillion. Wow. Richest nation. How about Karina Jean-Pierre leaving the Democratic probably to write a book? Yes, Emo. I can't wait to see that. There's my buddy Angelo from Steubenville, Ohio, the home of Dean Martin. How you doing, buddy? And we can't wait to be in Ohio in August, 2 nights at the Italian Fest. Can't wait to. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's a road trip, so that's going to be good. All right. Were you a big Queen fan, Carol?
I mean, I like some Queen music, but I wasn't a huge fan where I go out of my way. Yeah, I like some of their music.
Okay. You know, Freddie Mercury dies of AIDS, homosexual, right. Blah, blah, blah. I guess they found he's got Freddie Mercury's final gift to his daughter who had existed. He was hiding her for 48 years.
Oh,
imagine finding out. Do you imagine finding out you had a child later in your life? Now, you would, a woman would know, but a man, imagine, like 40 or 30 years later, someone's knocking at your door and saying, "Hello, Dad." That's got to be very interesting. I don't know how that.
I think it would be very bittersweet. I think it would be very bittersweet. I think with most people, I'm guessing it would be something that's amazing and a blessing. And oh my God! And then on the other end is. It depends how you perceive it. It's all about perception, I think. But without getting too deep, it's also, oh my God, how much did I miss? Look at how much I missed. If you only focus on how much you missed, it's not going to be a great thing. You got to focus on like, okay, I found this out now instead of never finding it out. And what can we do to kind of catch up on lost time? So it depends. It depends how you look at it. It's all perception.
No, that's true. But let me ask you something. What if you knew you had a kid and a man finds out that he has a kid out there. The guy came to his door, but the wife, the mother, never told the father. Now, isn't that wrong?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Never told the father.
That's wrong.
So when the son or daughter comes to the door and says, "Hey," you can't blame the dad if the dad had no clue.
No, but then you do have to try to figure out why the mom didn't tell him. Like, if this person was in such a bad place or would have been nothing positive to child, or he didn't want the child, then I don't blame the mom. I don't know. Like, would you want to tell them if it was something that was drug addict?
Okay, if he didn't want the child.
That's different to me.
Okay. Right. If you actually told, if the husband or the boyfriend or whatever it was, or the one night stand, whatever it was, said, "Hey, man, if you are pregnant after you call me, I don't exist out of your life," then fine. But sometimes the kid still wants to know. I mean, God, that's got to be a very weird feeling to get that knock on the door and say, "Why did you not want me?"
Yeah, I agree. That would be awful.
I mean. That could crush a kid sometimes, wondering why my mom or dad left. It's got to be very interesting, but to see what happens on that. Okay, what do we got here? We're talking about airlines. Wow, cockroaches crawling on the walls. Spirit Airlines passengers horrified mid-flight. A Spirit Airlines flight from Miami to Tampa took a disturbing turn when a passenger. Cyrone Betty spotted cockroaches crawling across the cabin walls shortly after takeoff. Barry, who had booked a flight last minute to visit her mother for Mother's Day, was seated with big seats when these cockroaches, I mean, come on.
No,
Ugh,
thank you.
Jesus,
Mm-mm.
it's like one of those movies, right? It's got to be like one of those
Yeah.
scary movies with the
Oh
giant
God, no.
cockroaches. This is interesting. Two young boys. Have you ever, when you were a kid, Carol, did you ever? I heard the story. Did you ever take a note, put it in a bottle, and throw it into the ocean, or throw it into and see? You ever wonder what if it come back? Well, this is interesting. Two young boys find a message in a bottle, a handwritten love letter from 1959, while walking near a beach. That's got to be
Yeah.
so cool
Yeah.
in one way. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to, right? It's kind of romantic
Sure.
in a
There's
way,
a
kind
movie
of.
like that has to do with something like that, but we have done things on balloons. You write stuff on balloons and you let them go, and wherever they end up, they end up. I don't know if we've ever done a letter before. I think that would be really cool to see where it ends up. You know?
With the balloons, I think that balloons are very, very cool too. I like that. Boy, then you do the Vinnie Barbarino. Wait, what, where? Okay, boy.
Uh,
That's right, Carol. We don't know their circumstances. I like all your answers, folks. Disgusting, Patrice. It's probably better than the food they're
oh,
serving, the cockroaches. There you go, Emil. All right, folks. You remember the day, and I can tell you because I know for a fact you can marry somebody. You can marry U.S. citizen no longer guarantees permanent residency in the United States of
oh,
America. Marrying a U.S. citizen in 2025 doesn't guarantee an automatic green card. The process now involves extended wait times. Before it was 6 months. Now it's 10 to 14
okay.
months. Separate interviews for the spouses, tougher evidence
Mhm.
requirements, and over $3,000 in costs.
It's
Your father says, Carol, I have a boy for you
oh,
from Greece. You're going to marry him. No, the guy's not bad looking, but
okay.
still,
Well,
you're going to marry him.
you got me at a real.
Has that ever crossed?
You got me at a time right now.
Has it ever crossed your? Has it ever,
There's a lot of things I probably will do now that I never
is
would have done. So, like if he has a nice donkey.
Okay, but let me ask you. I mean, is that normal? Wait,
Okay.
wait a minute. Let's be honest. That's got to happen in Italian
Sure.
culture. It's got to
Yeah.
happen in the Greek culture,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
It's got to happen. It could be like, isn't it true that they can marry their third or fourth cousins? It's normal in Europe.
I hope. I mean, I can see that it probably has happened from certain things I've seen, but I don't know if it's normal, but when you get to the fifth cousin, you're like, whatever, same blood, like culture. We're culture.
It's not really a cousin when you're five. But yeah, I think. I think yeah. We already talked about that. The fifth cousin really
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
count. But there you go, folks. So it's not as easy as you think. You can marry somebody. Here it is, folks. P. Diddy. Did you see? They have people. They're paying. I don't know if you've seen that yesterday. They're paying people $20 an hour to wear free P. Diddy shirts. Here's a picture. Diddy out here planning a mission to Uranus.
Enjoy, buddy. That's where you belong.
Here's P. Diddy waiting to go to Uranus.
Yeah.
Here it is, folks.
With Vaseline instead of baby
Man, this
oil.
guy, he's got to. Wait a minute. Wait, Carol. This guy's got to fry.
Mhm.
He's got to
He
fry.
should.
He's going to walk? You think he's going to walk?
I don't know. I mean, from what I'm seeing nowadays, it's scary. With the money and the power, I don't know. I hope to God he doesn't. I think they're going to need to make an example out of somebody that's that powerful at some point, or else the government, I mean, the justice system, it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't know. He should fight.
I believe it because they dropped the ball on Epstein and that whole shit. Someone's going to have to take the fall on this. Jill, how you doing from Indiana? Emo says, I was in love with my third cousin.
All right.
All right, I can see maybe that happens. Oh, Jill said the name of the movie was Time in a Bottle. Time in a Bottle
That's
movie?
probably it.
Okay.
Yep.
There
Oh,
you
listen.
go.
So I got a little
was a
story
movie.
for you. It's an anniversary of sorts today for me. Well, yesterday. So
Yes.
yesterday was
Okay.
17
All right.
years that to the day that Gianni's was his due date. Okay. It was his due date. Now,
Okay.
his birthday's June 13th. Okay. So today,
Okay.
17 years ago, I broke my arm. The day after I was due, I was fully pregnant and I fell and I broke my arm.
Okay.
And the funny thing is right now,
Okay.
it's the same days of the week because I remember Wednesday he was due, Thursday, today, I ended up in the emergency room when I fell and broke my arm because they wanted to see if it was going to put me into labor and nothing. He was like sleeping, nothing happened. So they let me go. And
Yeah.
anyway, it was a long
Okay.
7-8 days till he finally, 6 days till they said, we got to just bring you in. Like I did everything you're supposed to do to try and bring the labor along. So they had me, they wanted to induce me. So they induced me 2 times in 2 days and still nothing.
Okay, now wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back for a second. I don't know much about the female stuff when it comes to that. Well, what does induce mean?
So they put out like they give you a medication or shot, stuff like that, and it's supposed to I'm pretty sure it's supposed to thin out the wall. Or your water's supposed to break, and then you're supposed to have baby. So it's supposed to kind of make your water break, so then it's ready. You're ready to prepare for labor, child labor. So they gave me.
So hopefully it makes the baby come out quicker.
Inducing means they're going to get you into labor. They're going to put you into a quick labor. But it
doesn't always work,
not with
right?
Italian Greek kids. No, it doesn't. So the medication that they gave me made my eyes roll in the back of my head. I have a picture of it because I was like, what did they just give me? It was, I don't know if it was that medication or the epidural, whatever it was. I was like on another planet.
Maybe it was a mixture of both.
Yes,
Maybe
I was on another planet. And then they finally had to take him C-section. So I have a cast on one arm. I got my other, everything else has tubes in it. And I'm trying to push 4 hours with my arm in a cast around this bar. And then finally, after like 4 hours, and I wasn't feeling anything because I was induced, he's like, yeah, this kid's head isn't going to fit through that pelvic bone. Is that happening? So we're going in for a C-section. That's how that happened. Yep. So Gianni's birthday coming up.
And this is a good story. You might want to tell him if he doesn't know already. That's a good story. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Very interesting stuff there, folks. Interesting stuff. And he's got a birthday. How old is he going to be
17.
when he in June?
Yep.
Woo! Now 17. Let's talk about 17 real fast. Were you worse at 17 or 20?
17. I mean, probably 17. I think because, well, when I was 13, I used to steal the car for 2 years. So that was really bad.
Okay,
but other
so
than
now
that,
you're going back before
17,
that. All right, yeah,
I was kind of bad because you start getting a little more, I think, freedom. I had a decent amount of freedom because I guess it was pretty good. Other than dating, my dad didn't really care. He would rather be out there getting hammered, drinking, than dating. But anyway, no, I think I was worse at 17.
Yeah.
At 20, I was like, I don't know. I felt more mature at 20. I had done so much. College started. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I agree with you. Between the ages of 13 and 15, I think you're more trouble because you're whatever it is. And usually 20, 21, you're trying to at least mature a little bit, even though, it doesn't always happen. But I agree with you. Ocean Spit, little show about big things, folks. It's time for the weather. Everything is just a little slow, a little more slower than normal. So we apologize. Here it is, the JRC Ace Hardware Minute, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores. The weather for Thursday, June 5th. It's 72 degrees out there, folks. Feels like it's 76 degrees, 55% humidity, 9-mile-an-hour winds right now. It's sunny and shining all day long. It's a beautiful summer day, even though it's not summer yet, but it will be soon. And that's brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Ocean Spit, Toxic Thursday, Carol Brandolina. Put me on a speakerphone is taking a huge risk.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm on that one, and people have told me that many, many times. Now, here is something as a mom as a mom, and too much for the age of 12. One user remarked after seeing Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter at the Wicked premiere in Los Angeles with a pink strapless gown. Not for kids, no bra, no nothing, at the age of 12 years old. Is that a little? Now it's Beyonce's kid. It's Jay-Z's kid, Hollywood kind of whatchamacallit. But don't you think there's a certain age, I don't care who the hell you are, showing your daughter like this?
Yeah, I think so. I do see though nowadays it just sees what is in, and 13-year-old girls don't all look the same, and that does matter. That does play a factor. And so their skirts are so short, and I know that's the style, but I still, even though I know my daughter's a good girl and everything, it's going to put a different idea in other people's heads. And it's not about what they think of her, it's about how maybe they treat her. Some guys, men, listen, you don't want to over sexualize your young girls. I'm afraid of that. I really am.
Yeah. But you know what? You see them now, and it's like there's no like, wow, there's no like boundaries. It's like, this is what I'm wearing. Screw it, right? Because let's say because Janine and down the street, she's got the new shorts, or she's got the new dress, or this is the thing, or Taylor Swift, or all these young women out there. This is what they're wearing, and parents can't say shit anymore. Correct?
I mean, they should. I tell if my daughter, she's asked to wear certain things, and I'm just like, no. You're going to get treated a certain way. I don't want you putting that out there, over sexualizing you at a young age. And there's creeps. You got to watch out for the creeps out there. It's what it is. The young boys, whatever, they're going to, all part of how they dress now. But I will let her leave the house wearing certain things. And also it depends on how developed you are too. That makes a big difference. If it's very different unless you're developed. I was fully developed by 12 years old. That's now I know I'm
right. Because then a lot of times, if they're not developed like that, nobody looks. Technically, I mean, it sounds as crazy, right? Nobody looks. Right. It's no big deal. But you're absolutely right. You got to be careful with that. All right. Trader Joe's is in the news again. Trader Joe's lets you open and sample their food before buying it. Trader Joe's lets customers try many products before buying it through its try before you buy policy. You can ask a staff member to open ready-to-eat items like snacks, dips, drinks for sampling. Frozen food, alcohol, and raw items are usually excluded. So
that doesn't make any sense to me. What if they don't want to buy it?
It doesn't, but look,
now it's an open waste.
Right. Yeah. So unless there's a section there that's still someone else's. Right. Yeah. I don't know what they're thinking about this, but I think everybody's trying whatever they can right now to get more business and to get more things in. But I think it's a little crazy. All right. Men who kiss their wives before leaving for work live an average of 5 years longer than men don't.
Oh, I think that's very sweet.
Okay, but how do they figure that out? In the 1980s, a study was carried out in Germany. After 2-year-long study ended, the scientists arrived at some startling conclusions. At one point, observation that husbands who kissed their wives every day before going to work were found to live longer, an average of 5 years more than those men who didn't kiss their wives before going to work.
I don't know how they figure that out. I don't know how, but it's a nice thing. I hope that's true. I don't know.
I mean, how do they come up with that? Did somebody peeking through the windows? He didn't do it, and he did it.
Right.
So who knows? Right? We were talking about the younger generation. I think we might have talked about this on the show at one time before, but the schools remove analog clocks as teenagers can't tell the time. They're gone. They're gone from school.
We're failing them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, they are. It's a little. You want to talk? You believe in karma, Carol? Carol, do you believe in karma?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something that's real karma. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
whether you guys like it or not, this is karma. You can't make this stuff up. George Floyd mural in Toledo, Ohio, was destroyed after being struck by lightning.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I know we're going to be on that topic right now. Ooh, how can you say that? Ooh, blah, blah, blah,
He's
blah. Listen,
he was a bad guy.
uh,
He was a bad guy. He was not a good guy. He's a rap sheet a mile long. He put
he
a
was a
gun to
very
his woman's head. He put a gun to a woman's pregnant belly or something. He beat women. What the? Are you kidding? And now there's a day for him.
no, I got that. Right. I got that. I agree with you on all that. The cop probably wasn't a good cop either.
Probably.
So, you know
Probably.
what I mean? We knew that he wasn't he'd
Mhm.
overdid it. Supposedly, from what I remember from the
Yeah.
stories, they kind of had a past, I
Mhm.
guess. They kind of knew
Mhm.
each other. So I'm sure he put a little extra force than he
Right.
should have. And that's what made the whole thing even crazy. So there's no heroes on any of those two.
Mm-mm.
The cop was a jerk off, and so was this
Yep.
guy. Case
Correct.
closed.
Agreed.
It is what it
Mhm.
is. Karma's a bitch, and it has no calendar, as we
I know.
said many times.
Yeah.
Right? All right. This is interesting. We were talking about this. Me and Laura were talking about this. This is funny. If you die and get cremated, you could be put into an hourglass and still be included in family game night.
I like that.
Now that would be cool, right? You
Yeah.
put it inside so he or she is
Yeah,
still there
I
when
like
they're playing
that.
games. I think that's
Yeah.
I think they should keep that all the time. That's a
It is.
great. That's a
I
great.
give it a
thing.
name too. Give it a name.
I'm going to tell you. Boy.
The time machine, the timer.
Yeah, I got to come up with something. A time machine. Arkansas was the first state in the nation to force Chinese state-owned company to give up its American land. That's it, man. Stop buying our stuff. I love that. And Arkansas is the first one who have the balls enough to do it. Scientists recently found that sniffing rosemary increases memory by 75%.
Oh, okay. Let me write
Now,
that down.
I believe in some of this.
Mhm.
Yeah, sniffing rosemary, not the woman, the actual the actual the vegetable,
herb?
whatever you call it. The herb. Thank you. There you go. All right. So it's interesting. Another thing scientists have found out that urine of a diabetic person contains so much sugar that it can be purified and made into a high-end single malt whiskey.
Oh.
You can't
I want to
make
come
this
up with
shit
a
up,
marketing
folks.
name for
Scientists
that
have found-
whiskey.
Yes, you're gonna have to look into that yourself. Crazy stories they have here. Cows will kill more. Cows will kill more people in 1 year than sharks do. Cows are deadlier than sharks. While sharks cause 5 deaths per year globally, cows are responsible for around 20 to 22 deaths annually in the United States alone. Most of these happen during farm work after trampling of a blunt force injuries. I can see that. Farms, these cows kick them or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So whoever
Right.
thought, see, you learn something useless every day on this show, folks. And this is all useless information. This is even more funnier. And this is funnier, Carol. You ready? Lost drunk man spends hours helping search party look for himself.
Oh my God. That's so
this is a
messed
great
up.
weekend. A man in Turkey, 50-year-old Benoit Belou, went out drinking with his friends in Providence, got lost in the woods, and somehow ended up joining a search party looking for himself. Oh my God. Oh no, that's funny
That's like
shit.
who's on first.
You can't make that stuff up. President Donald Trump. Pardon me? What
That's
happened?
like who's on first,
What
you
did you
know,
say? Yeah, like who's
going
on
back
first,
and
right.
forth. Yeah.
What did you think about? Yeah, what did you think about President Donald Trump? Said he plans to pardon Todd and Julie Chrisley, the reality stars behind Chrisley Knows Best, likely by Wednesday. Should they went to jail? Yeah, but I think they got a little bit more. The crime was less than the actual sentence.
Mhm.
Do you believe that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For
I
fraud
think
and
that they
tax
were made an
evasion conviction?
example. Yeah, I think they were made an example of, for sure, and they probably didn't fit the narrative too. Like that's always a part of it. But yeah, I think they did their time. Yes, you do have to pay for crimes and whatever you do, but enough's enough. Like they didn't violently hurt anybody. They didn't. There's so many other criminals that they keep letting out, and they're killing people. They're
Oh,
molesting
and so
people.
and a lot of and there's a lot of them, like we talked about this before, Carol. A lot of them don't even get arrested. So let's not even go there on that. Breaking news: RFK Jr. and the CDC have removed the COVID vaccine from schedule for healthy children and pregnant women. Finally, get rid of this COVID vaccine shot that's no good for you, folks. And it is what it is. I mean, that story's been so overdone, but it was just interesting now. More of this stuff is coming out. More and more people are finding out how much damaging these shots were.
Yeah.
Gene and Jude's voted the best hot dog in the United States, Carol.
Wow.
Are you a Gene and Jude's hot dog?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're very good.
55 years. Joy. Oh, I hate this woman. Joy Behar. And she wouldn't even let a Trump supporter save her life if she was choking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even let them give me the Helmick maneuver. That's how little I feel about these people. What an you know what? I was going to say something, but I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use that word. I mean, I've used a lot of words, but not that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. The FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino says FBI Federal Bureau of Investigations is revisiting the major public corruption probes, including the infamous bag of cocaine found steps from Joe Biden's West Wing. Who do you think dropped it?
Wow.
That could be just a reality series on that.
Oh, yeah.
Just a reality. Right? Reality series on that.
Yep.
Okay, Carol, this is gonna get you. This is gonna get you. Imagine caring for the love of your life through such a terrible illness, only to have her to leave you to be with 200 strangers, all in the name of freedom, exploration. She left her husband to sleep with 200 men after being diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, well, that's her bucket list. She's filling her bucket.
Wait a minute. Breast cancer. Wait a minute. Now, I got breast cancer. Now, I mean, it depends what level of breast cancer, right? I mean, it could be cured breast cancer.
Yeah, sure. As with any cancer, the level matters. Yeah, the stage.
If they told her that she will not be cured and this is it, she leaves her husband, who was with her, supporting her through all this, to sleep with 200 men, different men. It's, if you got to look up, it's Boys Playroom. And there she has a big smile on her face after she slept with 200 people, 200 men.
I don't even know what to say about that. I don't want to be a hater either, but I don't know what to say.
No, yeah, right. I mean, I think there's other things that you might, maybe two or three, go, some old boyfriends or something. I mean, really? 200? I mean,
right. 200 is too much. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? And see, now you can look at these stories like it's nothing. Jack Van Landscaping, folks. That's right. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring, fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design service, installation, servicing the North Shore for over 50 years. Call Tommy at 847-432-5266. And our good buddies from Imperialux, becoming your own bank. Imagine putting your money to work for you, becoming your own bank, making your dream retirement reality, guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy Thompson, Craig Coggin help you create personal pensions, grow your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213. Tell them Imperialux, becoming your own bank. It's Toxic Thursday. Me and Carol Brandolino. It's Thursday. Weekend's coming around the corner. I'm excited about the weather being better. It's going to be good. We're excited about that. Are you into the summer festivals and all that stuff, Carol? You get into that stuff?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. I just like to go see live entertainment outside in nice warm weather. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite things to do in the summer. Period. Yeah.
Unless it's too hot.
Yeah.
Unless it's too hot.
Right. I
If
agree.
it's too hot, that's no fun out there.
Mm-mm.
Sweating your ass off. Yeah. Someone out there is disgusting that the old you, wait, excuse me. Someone out there is discussing the old you because they have no access to the new you.
The old you that they knew because you were reacting
Yes.
to how they treated you.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There's got to be people like that all
Yeah.
around. I truly
Of
believe
course.
that someone's ripping on
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah. What is it with these companies now? Costco launches buy now, pay later options for online orders. Costco now offers the buy now, pay later option to affirm certain online purchases. Customers can split payments on orders between 500 to 1,750 different items, ranging from 36 months to pay this shit off.
Because people are broke.
So what if you're buying toilet paper and cookies? Yeah, but you bought toilet paper, cookies. You used this shit already, and you're still paying for it.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, that's how people live off credit cards too. A lot of people live off credit cards because they can't afford it, the whole thing now, and then you end up paying like 40% more for whatever you bought because of all the interest. I hate credit cards. I hate them. I do.
I agree. It's all these stories that we're going to come up here, folks. 73% of people say they're still waiting to get paid back by friends that lent them money.
It's a slippery slope.
73% of people say they're still. Yeah, I could see if it's I don't know. It is. You got to be very, very careful, folks. You're absolutely right. I'm not even going to hit this topic. I'm going to skip this one. Forget this one. Terror in the Sky. Some of these. Forget that. Smoking weed. No, forget that. Let's see. She got money for not taking. Oh, mixing alcohol with diet soda gets you more drunk than mixing with regular soda.
Oh, I think.
Now that I did not know.
I think I heard that before. I don't know if it was us talking about it, but we talked about maybe the sugar content or fake sugar. Maybe. What else could it be?
Maybe that's it. Yeah, mixing alcohol with diet soda may lead to quicker and stronger buzz compared to using regular soda. The key difference lies in the sugar content, just like you said.
Okay.
I think, yeah. So it's okay, well, maybe stop that. Okay, a new stir stick. I think every woman should have one of these.
Okay.
It's a new stir stick then to detect drink spiking drugs in just 30 seconds.
That's amazing.
Like it would be like women or even men getting you get like a pepper spray to protect you. You get these straws online. It's called the spikeless stir stick. Can detect common spiking drugs like GHB and ketamine in 30 seconds.
Wow.
With a discrete plastic tip that changes color when exposed to these substances. Spikeless aims to make nighttime safer without altering the taste of screwing up on the drinks. I mean, they should sell them at the bars. They should sell them at. This will be a gold mine.
Yep.
Gold mine if it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be a gold mine who came up with that, right?
Smart.
Absolutely. A new law in Arizona. Carol passes in Arizona, fining slow drivers up to $500. A new bill entitled the Slowpoke Driving Law may be passed in Arizona, which will be fined more drivers up to $500 if they don't move over on the freeway. But you're always going to get behind somebody that doesn't move. They can get tickets now. I think that should be very, very important. All right. I think they should definitely do that. It was 1 o'clock. Couple more things. One thing left. Top 10 lies my mother told me.
Oh, God.
Okay. Lies my mother told me. Number 10. Oh, let's go to number 1. Okay. You can't drive with the overhead light on. It's illegal. Swallowing gum means it stays in your stomach for 7 years.
Mhm.
Keep making that face and I'll sit. Wait. Keep making that face and I'll make it stay that way forever. I have eyes in the back of my head. You have to wait 30 minutes after eating before swimming. Sitting too close to the TV will make you go blind. I don't have a favorite child. That's a bunch of crap. I'm just running into the store for one thing.
Yeah, that's true.
If you swallow a watermelon seed, one will grow in your stomach. And maybe number 10 is maybe I'll think about it. Moms.
See, the kind of lies
Gotta love 'em, huh?
I've told my son are real bad. Like if you do the dirty with somebody if you're too young and if she's unclean, they're going to chop your stuff off. Or I made him look at a picture of one with STDs on it. I was like, this is what's going to look like. You got to put the fear in them. Listen, it is what it is.
Hey, that would scare them. Or you remember like not peeing in the pool or because there's the dye, the blue dye and shit, right? Yeah, yeah, very cool. It is coming to the end of the hour, folks. It's actually past the end of the hour. Today, like I said, tonight, Zaza's Friday Prime, Saturday, Geneva National, Sunday, Rhino Nesty Speakeasy. Next week, got some shows outside patios, folks. We'll be at Pronto's in Bloomingdale on the 11th. Nice patio. Pasta Mia's got even a nicer patio in Bartlett on the 12th. The Lyric Theater on the south side on the 14th. Dubuque, Iowa on the 15th. Positanos, 21st, the Getaway in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. 22nd, the Backyard Marina with Lisa P. And Tuesday, Tap House Grill in Lamont for the dogs. A big concert for the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. You're frozen. I don't know if he's frozen to you, but he's frozen to me. So I have no idea. I'll wait. I'll just wait. Is he frozen to you, Dennis? Or is it just me that sees the frozen part? Oh, boy. All right, well. It's just me. I guess I don't even know if we're still live. Okay, am I still live? All right. Well, I think he's going to go off. There you are.
But I'm completely gone. And now I'm back again, folks. So anyway, we got to go, folks. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Thank you, our friends from Ace. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Have a good day. Be kind. Be nice to everybody. If you're offended with this show or any show, change the channel. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Have a great day, everybody out there. Just Ringo says peace and love, and we'll get this stuff fixed up by tomorrow. Thank you, Carol. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. God bless you. Take us out, Nicholas. Bye-bye. Bye. See you.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Oh, see you later, everybody. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow. Same time.